Welcome back. This is part 3 of the Galley house. I'm trying to solve the mystery of. Well, now we have 3 dead bodies, so getting a little bit harder here. We made it up to 11 on the timeline, but we're missing some information, and then we have 26. So. Oh, you can search. I've never used a search. I wonder what I would search. Let's see, chapel. Oh, so you can search everywhere that somebody says chapel. And there's 6. That's interesting. Okay, let's get a hint because I think we're in the middle of one. Who are the 2 people that John Hobbs can hear arguing in 11? He hears 2 people arguing. It's a woman. So Helen and somebody are arguing. So Helen and a man are arguing in the billiard room. At the same time, because they're hearing this while they're in another room, and then they hear a scream. So, wait. Do we know where everyone's at? So Helen is 9. So 9 and a man are arguing. So it's 9 and 6, or 9 and 4, because at this point Harry is dead. So 9 and 6 and 9 and 4. Let's try it. So we're going to go to 11. We're going to go to billiard room. And it's 9 and 6. Oh, why are all these people highlighted? Let's do 9 and 6. Okay.
Eddie? Where is everyone?
They should be around somewhere. If you go and wait in the living room, then I'm sure they'll turn up. I'll be there later. I need to sort something out.
I've hardly seen anyone all day. You know, if there's something going on, then I ought to know about it. Otherwise, it seems like you're disappearing off for hours at a time and leaving me and my son to entertain ourselves.
I do apologize, Mrs. Dower. I just need a little time, and then things will be back to normal. I would think you can be patient for another hour or so on your own, can't you?
I don't appreciate the flippancy, young man. Tell me what's going on.
Very well. 3 dead bodies have appeared around the house, and we suspect that one of our guests is trying to scare us. But we're dealing with it. Everything's under control.
Well, I don't see why you let that stranger in here in the first place. It's your own fault as far as I can see. Go and tell him to find somewhere else to stay, Eddie.
Please don't try and tell me what to do. Like I said, I'm sorting it out.
It certainly doesn't look like you're doing much of anything. Did you find the ring, or did you just give up?
The ring? Yes, I found it. You can have it back if you like. I don't want it.
I gave you this ring for a reason, Eddie. Where is my daughter?
Your daughter?
I should hope you haven't forgotten about her in all this commotion. I think I made it very clear earlier what I expected of you. If something's happened to her, Edmund, then there'll be consequences.
I found the ring like you asked. If you expected me to do anything else, then you should have told me.
Now, don't be like that with me, young man. Where is she?
Well, I haven't seen anyone else arrive, and I've kept track of everyone who's come through the door. Unless...
I thought she was asleep in your room. You ought to go there now and reconcile with her. And take the ring,
Oh,
Eddie.
God. I'm so sorry.
Eddie?
Your daughter's dead, Mrs. Dower.
What do you mean?
Right, what are
can't
you
be right.
talking about?
Why wouldn't you have told me earlier?
I didn't know. You should have told me you had a daughter, and then I might have done something about it.
You're making things up, Eddie. Go and find her and make sure she's all right.
I already
Don't
told
play
you.
games with me, Edmund Galley. You're responsible for my daughter's safety. And frankly, this disgusting behavior is scaring me. And it's completely unbecoming of a host.
I don't know who your daughter is.
What?
Why do you think I have anything to do with this?
Excuse me.
If you cared about your daughter, then you would have mentioned her earlier. You can't expect me to look out for everyone just because I'm the man of the house.
You're a monster, Eddie. How dare you talk about my family like that? Stay away from my children.
What are you talking about? You don't even have a daughter, do you? Are you part of this
Stay away
too?
from me. I'll scream. I will. And my son has a gun.
I don't know why I trusted you. All along I've been trying to be polite and courteous, and for what? You're as much a stranger to me as anyone. Great. Now everyone else will be rushing in to save you. That suits me just fine.
They'll all be here soon. I'll tell them what you did.
Oh, wow. I don't understand why he doesn't remember her now. And then he says she's dead. It's like, what do you mean? How is she dead? So we're supposed to believe he kills her in the room? So everyone is going to rush to the billiard room at 12. Everyone who's alive. So if we say she's dead, he's dead. So 1 through... I don't know. Now I'm not sure. So I'm thinking... And 12, it's going to be everyone except 10, 11, and 6. So let's go to 12. Billiard room is going to be everyone except for 10, 11, and 6. So 1. Let's try it, because I don't understand how he doesn't remember his fiance.
What's wrong?
He's killed Eve.
Who's Eve? Are you hurt?
What?
Oh my goodness. What's going on?
I don't know. We've only just found her.
Oh dear. Another one.
We heard someone in here a moment ago. Did anyone see where he went?
I didn't pass anyone.
What's happening? Why is everyone in here?
Oh, Annie, I'm glad you're all right.
Okay.
So it's true. They're coming back.
Get that man away
What?
from me.
I have done nothing. Whatever evil has come into your house, I have no part in it.
Everyone, calm down. Can anyone tell me who she was?
Is she dead?
I'm lost.
It's the same as all the others. Someone's trying to scare us. I'm sure they must have been dead for a while.
I don't think so. The body's still warm.
Surely someone would have noticed if 4 people were walking around the house. I don't understand where they came from.
This is the 4th.
It could be some sort of disease. Maybe they all escaped from some hospital nearby.
Tony, please take this seriously.
Isn't anyone going to point out that there are already 2 strangers in the room?
Yeah, thanks, Anne. At least John and I were invited.
Were you?
Shut up,
Listen,
you 2.
we're all going to go to bed and lock our doors. Do all the doors have locks?
Yes, darling. They lock from the inside.
Then we'll all go to bed and we'll see where we're at in the morning.
You called the police, didn't you, Martha?
Yes. I called them earlier. They said they won't be able to get here until the morning.
Good. Until then, lock your doors and don't let any strangers in. Can we all agree on that?
I'm not agreeing to
I'm
anything.
telling you.
Fine. Everyone else go straight to your rooms. We'll talk again tomorrow morning.
I'm very sorry about this evening, everyone. I'm sure we'll have sorted everything out by tomorrow, so there's no need to worry. Good night, and sleep well.
Well, people are losing their mind because when he said at least John and I were invited, it's like, I thought nobody knew who Rupert Galley was. So how is he invited if this guy is like a mystery? So that doesn't make any sense. So at 13, everyone agrees to go to their own room. But we're still missing something from this. So at this time, we don't know where Edmund went. Edmund could have went to his own room. So we're going to try Eddie's room at 11. Because I don't know at what point she would have died. Because I'm still a little confused. It's like, so she's dead, but... Oh, I should have turned 4 and 5 off. My bad. So does he accidentally kill her? Because you didn't recognize her? When's the last time we actually saw her? Nope. So we know where she is up until 10. So in 10 or 11, she's not alive anymore. So we could try 10 and the two of them in his room. Was she by herself at 10? Okay, I don't know where she's at 10. So at 12, they should all be... 13, they should all be in their individual rooms. So at 13, these two would be together in Victoria's room. Yes?
What are you doing?
I just want to check. I don't want one jumping out of the wardrobe in the middle of the night.
Come on, Vic. No one's hiding any.
You don't know that.
I know, sweetheart. And I've got you to protect me from any strangers, don't I?
Of course. But please don't run off like that again, Vic. I don't like being on my own with the others.
Sweetheart, I'm always here for you. We'll leave first thing tomorrow. We don't need to talk to anyone else.
Mr. Hobbs is a suspicious character, isn't he? We're in agreement about that.
I don't know. I find it hard not to believe him. He seems the sort of man who would struggle to tell a lie. But I know what you mean. What was he doing there? Listening to our conversation?
The whole day it's felt as though people are watching me, Vic. I can't bear this place much longer, I'll go mad.
I know the whole business with the bodies is upsetting, but I don't think it's meant for us. And if it's any comfort, everyone else I've talked to says they like you. So I don't think we need to worry.
I still don't trust them. And why did you play the piano earlier? Did anything happen?
I just wanted to
I wish
see
she would
you,
stop lying.
sweetheart. Oh, come on. Come to bed.
She should tell him the truth.
I don't like this house, Vic. I don't feel safe here.
We'll be all right. If you're really worried, we can just keep the door locked until the police arrive.
You should.
We should.
Good. And then we'll go visit Mum down in Wintercott first thing in the morning.
Wintercott. That's the name of your mum's house.
It's only a few miles away, and I promise you'll like it a lot more than this place. Sweetheart? What's that?
You remember, Vic? Mrs. Dower asked me to find it over dinner. Isn't it awful? I didn't realize it was her.
What are you talking about?
Why didn't anyone say anything? Her watch went
Mrs. Dower's dead?
She asked me questions, and now she's dead. And her son was there, too. He didn't even seem upset.
You mean the body? Earlier? Did you know her?
Of course I did, Vic. And the others should have recognized her, too. They must have known all the dead bodies. They're hiding something from us.
Calm down, sweetheart. Please.
No. Something's wrong.
Yeah, I'm confused. When did Mrs. Dower die?
You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
Of course I wouldn't.
Then who were you talking to just before I found you in the living room? You said you were talking to someone.
I wasn't, sweetheart. But I don't know what's got into you, but you're really scaring me.
All right. I'm sorry, but everyone else in this house is lying through their teeth.
I'm confused.
Can't trust any of them.
It doesn't matter. No one can hurt us in here. Let's go to sleep, and you can explain it all to me in the morning. All right?
I love you, Vic, but I can't wait to get out of here.
I love you too, sweetheart. Everything will be just
How did he get the pocket watch? I guess I don't understand how he got the pocket watch. Okay, this thing is like, right. Can we get something other than this hand crank generator? This is getting ridiculous. Okay, so it says, so it says research note. We have a 01 PL 12. Who is PL? We're going to try these. So we have a 01, we have a PL, we have 12. Then we have a 01, we have CO 34. Then we have a 02 PL 14. Then we have a 15 VI 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. So we're going to do all these. I don't know who the Fonburn Research Center is though. Is that related to this? So we're gonna go. What is PL actually? We don't have that room, so I think I have to add it first. So PL. I'm not sure what room that is. Is it PI? Did I misread that? And then there's also CO, but it was crossed out. Okay. So was I reading that wrong? I don't know. We don't have those rooms. But the last one I know we can look up because it's the right number. So we have a 15 VI 1, 2, 4, 5, 7.
The door's locked. Are you alright?
Well, there's another one in here. Well, I woke up and it was... I don't understand.
You need to unlock the door or we can't help you.
No, I know. I know.
I don't believe it.
Darling, are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm just...
How is that possible? Did you unlock the door in the night?
No, I swear, I just woke up and it was there.
Must not have checked everywhere.
I swear, I tried.
Steady now, darling. It's alright.
Muscular. Wouldn't have been easy to move a body like
I
this.
don't understand.
It's not your fault, darling.
What's going on? Vic!
Wait. How did he get in here?
Pocket watch here? Didn't you say you were missing one?
Yes. Well, how the hell did that get there?
I saw it last night.
Oh, great.
My gun. That's got to be my gun. What? I was just telling Annie up in the attic, but my gun, it disappeared overnight. It was the same thing. I'd locked my door.
That's marvellous.
Who's missing?
must be Eddie and Oswald.
We should go and find them. Can you look after her alone?
Yes, go.
So Eddie and...
Darling, why don't you come with me to the dining room? The two of us can have some breakfast.
Okay. They're not scared enough for me, but I don't understand why she doesn't recognize her fiancé. They talked the night before. We know he has the pocket watch. And then somehow he's the dead body, but it's like she doesn't know who he is. We're going to go through to the dining room at 16, but now we have a lot of people who are not even alive anymore. So 16, we're going to have dining room. It's going to be her and Martha.
Goodness me. Someone's left a mess.
Is that a bullet hole up there? What were they doing in here?
Darling, I'm sure it's fine. Would you like some toast?
Actually, I'm starving. I didn't eat anything last night. Oh, are you sure this food is safe?
Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what to think.
Have something to eat. You've been through a lot.
It's awful. I still don't understand how it got there. Well, there must have been someone else in the room last night.
Whatever this is, I'm sure they don't mean us any harm. They want to give us a fright, that's all.
I don't like it. It feels like someone's playing a game with us. You're sure there's no other way into that bedroom?
Don't think about it, dear. At least all of us are all right. I wouldn't know what to think if one of my guests was harmed.
I suppose so.
I'm sure this will all be over soon. I can hear the others sorting things out in the kitchen. But I am frightfully sorry, Victoria.
It's fine. I think I'll head over to Wintcott now that it's light. I'd feel safer with Mum.
I haven't seen your mum in quite some time. It's dreadful, really, considering she's only a few miles away. Would you like to be driven down there?
No, it's fine. I'll walk.
Are you sure, darling?
I'm fine. You have enough on your plate as it is. You said the police are coming, didn't you?
Yes? Well, perhaps we can deal with this ourselves.
I hope you sort this out. I mean, I know you will.
Thanks, Victoria. And thank you for coming to comfort me yesterday. I was in quite the sorry state. I didn't mean for you to see me like that.
It's fine.
I didn't say it earlier, but I noticed you took the bracelet off.
I know. It didn't feel right. I thought maybe he was still angry at me. I just want to be friends.
I think he misses you sometimes.
Well, I have my own life now.
Of course you do. I'm sorry, Victoria. Why don't you finish your breakfast, and I'll go and check my bedroom upstairs to make sure none of the furniture's been damaged.
That's a weird response. So she said people were through in the kitchen, and then Martha went upstairs. Now, people in the kitchen is going to be interesting because half of everyone seems like they're dead. At this point, 8 is gone, 11's gone, 10's gone. So they're not even a part of the factor. So if we're going to go in the kitchen, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 9. So let's go kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 9. So somebody's not in there. I wonder who wouldn't be in the kitchen. We haven't seen Eddie in a while. Maybe Eddie's not in the kitchen. Okay. But there are people in the kitchen talking. We just don't know how many. Well, we know in 17, Martha goes to her own room. No? I thought she just said she was going to her room. Oh, she must not be alone. Somebody must be with her. But she definitely goes to her own room. I wonder who else would be in Martha's room. I think it's 16. No, it's 17. But Martha and somebody are in her room. And she's not alone. It couldn't be her because she's having dinner or breakfast. It's weird that she's not alone. There we go.
John, did you find out who shot the gun?
Everyone's fine. It's nothing to worry about. Eddie seems to think it's all under control now, in any case. And if anyone plays the piano, we're all going to meet in the living room.
Well, that's a relief. It's unfortunate about the damage to the house. But I suppose these things can't be helped.
I wanted to say, actually, it's a lovely piano you've got downstairs. Is it new?
Yes, it arrived recently. I can't think why we bought one in the end. But Eddie's quite a fan of the music.
Well, I happen to work at the Pianoforte gallery in town. We don't sell ones like that, though.
It would have been nice to have made more use of it yesterday evening. But we only got it running properly the once, in the end. Oswald and I were admiring it. That was before he revealed his darker side, of course. And to think, I was trying so hard to be polite.
Oh, Eddie's locked him in the pantry, I forgot to say. So, with any luck, he won't be causing any more trouble.
You should have said so earlier, John. You are a funny one. Well, that's a relief to hear. Let's hope we can enjoy the rest of the day in peace.
There was one thing, Martha. I hope you don't mind me asking, but has there ever been a man in your life?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, I'm just a bit confused about your family here.
I've always lived alone. It's not a life for everyone, but it suited me just fine. And before you ask, no, I don't know who Eddie's father is. And I'd rather you didn't bring your judgments into this house.
I don't mean to offend. Well, Oswald told me. He said he remembered your wedding.
I wouldn't believe a word that man says, John.
No, of course not. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I did have a wedding of sorts. I had a beautiful dress for it. But I didn't get married. I've never been married. It felt like more of a celebration for me. Let's see. I'm sure I have some old photographs around here.
And one more thing. When I arrived here, someone almost dropped something on my head. Is there a room that overlooks the entrance to the house?
Have a look in the attic, John. Although I'm sure it was our friend in the pantry. Ah, here's the old album.
I think I'll go there now.
Dang, I wish you looked at the album. So at 18, we're supposed to believe that John is in the attic. Maybe by himself. Maybe she's up there. 'Cause that was technically her room that she was staying in. Maybe he's up there. I don't know who's still alive at this point.
pull that.
Why not? Does it do something?
Well, anything you do might make things worse. What are you doing here anyway?
I just wanted to have a look.
You shouldn't be here. You don't know what you're getting
What?
into.
It seems safe to me. Is there something you don't want me to see?
I suppose you can stay if you want. I won't be long. Is this what she meant? I guess it will do.
What is this room? It's a creepy sort of place.
It's a dead girl's bedroom. I thought you might have figured that much out.
Yes, I saw the doll's house.
Well, don't touch it! Are you mad?
What? You're afraid of ghosts, is that it? You can't be serious.
What the hell is that sound? I'm serious. What the hell? It's not even raining.
What do you mean? Have you figured something out?
I'll talk to you later, Hobbs. I just... Oh, this is stupid. I need to go. Annie will be up here in a moment, so you can ask her. And tell her I'm sorting things out.
They keep saying they're sorting things out, but nothing's getting sorted. So I'm a little lost here. So Annie's supposed to join us, 19 in the attic. We'll see. So if we roll it one forward, these two should be in here. Okay.
Are you looking for something?
Ah, Tony asked me to tell you he just left. I don't know where he was off to, but he seemed to be in quite a hurry.
Oh, what an idiot. He took the bracelet, did he?
I'm not sure. I didn't see.
Damn it! He doesn't know what he's doing. Never mind.
I don't think we've properly met. I'm John.
Do you know what my name is?
Well, I think I caught it earlier, actually. You're Annie, aren't you?
How many of us are there in this house?
There are 6 of us. And some bodies. Did you find anyone else?
I found another body lying next to the one we found this morning. So, perhaps they're connected.
Bloody devil. If it's still going, we should rescue that poor man from the pantry. Do you know what's going on?
I found a list. I could have sworn it had all the people in the house on there. But I just checked it again and there's a name I don't recognize.
Rupert Galley?
No. Do you know anyone called Vic?
Never heard of him.
I don't know what to make of it. I'm guessing it must have been the name of one of the bodies.
Or the name of whoever's behind this.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Someone ought to let Oswald out of the pantry. Do you know where the key is?
No. We can't do anything until we find it. Oh, damn it! Is anyone going to answer that phone?
Shouldn't Martha do that?
Something must have happened. I'll go and check she's all right. You go to the dining room and answer the phone.
What if it's...
Just answer it.
So John's going to the dining room for the phone, and Anne's going to go check Martha's room at 20. So it's starting to pick up the pace a little bit. So at 20, we have John going to the dining room. He should be alone.
Hello?
Hello, this is Catherine. Is Martha there?
I think she's busy. I can take a message.
I'm sorry, who am I speaking to?
John Hobbs. I'm so sorry. But something's happened.
Are you alright?
There's a body in here with me. Just slumped over at the head of the table, surrounded by drinks. I think there's a bullet hole in the ceiling.
Good grief. Is my daughter there with you?
Sorry, who's your daughter?
Annie Beaumont. I think she's staying there. Is she all right?
She's fine, yes. I was just with her.
Oh, thank goodness. How many of you are there?
It's just the 5 of us. I'm not sure why we're all here. And these bodies keep appearing. I don't know why.
Don't you worry.
Oh,
I
thank
live
God.
nearby, so I'll send some of my neighbors to come and make sure everything's all right. I can't make it there myself, unfortunately. I just need you to keep everyone safe for a while. Is that something you can do?
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll go and find the others.
I can't imagine what poor Martha is thinking. I'm sure it will all be fine. Just keep my daughter safe, and I'll call you again in a little while. What was your name?
John.
Keep her safe, John.
But it's weird. Someone's playing the piano, which means there's a problem. But I thought only Vicky knew how to play the piano. So 19, somebody was in the dining room already, and now they're slumped over. It sounds like it was Vicky. How odd, though. Maybe it was Martha, and he just doesn't recognize her anymore. It seems like they stopped recognizing people after a period of time. Alright, so there was a body in here, so there's something at 19. Someone died in dining room at 19 DI. Piano playing at 20 LI, but not sure with who. Cause that's such a weird response. And he said, I'll go find the others. At some point, Oswald is locked. Is in KI, but when? He may be in the pantry now. Actually. So just him by himself? Cause I'm not sure when he got locked in the pantry. So he was already in the pantry at that point. Alone. So I don't know when he would have got put into the pantry. And they said that Eddie put him in there. So Eddie is 6. Man, I don't know who else would have put him in there. Maybe Tony? I don't know who else is alive at this point. Because it's... Okay. So 12 is when everyone was in the billiard room and everyone's supposed to go back to their room. Now we already confirmed one person at 13. So I guess we should confirm everyone at 13. So going back to 13, John would have gone to the study because that was the room he was staying in.
least the body's gone. Oh, bloody devil! That's loud. Go back to sleep, John.
Okay, so nothing happened to him during that time. Okay, so 2 would have been Annie, who was in the attic. She should be alone.
Bloody window open.
Okay, so nothing happened for her either. Okay, 3 should be Oswald. He should be in his room alone.
Good to be home.
Okay. 4 should be Tony, and he should be in his room alone. Tony didn't go to his room? Did he stay in the Bellard room? I don't know where Tony is then. Okay, well 5 is Martha. She should have went to her room. We have to figure out where Tony went, because that's odd.
Look at this mess. I don't know why I even keep half of these things. I'd be a lot happier if I got rid of it all and started again.
Okay. So who's unaccounted for at 13? 4, 6, 9. Well, we think she's dead. 10, 11. Right. So at 13, we tried the attic. We went to Martha's room, Oswald's room, the study, Victoria's room. It's weird that we don't know where Tony is, unless everyone's in Tony's room, but they shouldn't be. So we could do 4, 6. They're in the same room. Maybe Martha are all in Tony's room. Maybe the 2 of them are in Tony's room. Because Tony clearly is not alone. He was told to go to his room, but he didn't. Or he did, but he wasn't by himself. Oh no. Why was he hiding in there? I don't understand what... That would wake him up, maybe. So Eddie stole the gun. While he was asleep. So we know Eddie's a shooter later, I guess. Gotta put that down. Eddie stole Tony's gun on timeline 13. But I don't know when he would have got in the drawer or in the wardrobe. So during 12, Eddie must have been in Tony's room because he was already in the closet when they got up there. Okay, so he hides in there because he definitely wants the gun. I just don't understand why. Creepy. Okay, so at 12, we know where everyone is except for 10 and 11. Which, that doesn't say there's anything missing from this time. So at this point, Thornton and her might already be dead by 12. Here we're missing. We did the living room, we did the billiard room, we did Oswald's room. Did Tony go back to get the gun at some point? Because it wasn't always on him, I don't think. So let's try 11. We're gonna go to Tony's room, and it should, I guess, still be Tony. So he wasn't alone. Somebody went with him, maybe. Who else was missing at 11? We have 4, 5, 10, 11. So we could try 4 and 5. Because I think Thornton is dead at this point.
Hello, Tony. Can I come in?
Sure.
Is everything all right with you and your mum?
We're fine. She was in here a moment ago.
I'm glad. It's lovely to have the two of you here. Well, I think everyone's downstairs in the living room. Would you like to join us?
No. But thank you.
Are you sure? Or can I tempt you with something from the kitchen?
I'm not hungry.
I see.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I really think you should come with me. It's not healthy to stay in your room for the whole time.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just I'm worried about you.
Martha, I'm sorry, but your house is full of strangers. You have bigger things to be worried about.
I know perfectly well what's going on.
Do you? Because, and I don't want to be rude, but I really think some of the others in this house are trying to get the better of you. And I know we've only just met, but it's not often that my mum gets a friend. So I owe you that at least.
It's nice of you to look out for me, Tony, but I don't need you to tell me who to trust.
You really think Mr. Hobbs isn't in on it? Because I can tell you for certain that he's lying about why he's here. He wouldn't come all this way unless he knew something.
He's a guest here, just like you are.
At least I have a connection. And I was talking to my mum in here, and then immediately after she left, Mr. Hobbs came in like he was looking for something. And I don't think he knows fully what's going on either, but he's certainly a part of all this.
Well, you haven't been entirely open with me either, have you?
What?
Tony, I know you have a gun.
Of course I have one. That doesn't mean...
I know, darling. But there are bad people in this house, and maybe we could do with someone like you to be on our side.
I'd rather stay out of it. I'm sorry, I don't like what's happening. I don't even know who to trust.
Are you worried about your mum?
A little bit.
I understand, darling. But if you ever need help with anything, or if you or your mum run into trouble with anyone here, then I'll be looking out for you.
Thanks, Martha.
Come here, darling. Give me a hug. You know, I really think that you...
That sounds like Mum.
Tony, no. Leave it.
He said absolutely not. So we hear a scream, which we know the scream is his mom in the billiards room, because she was the one. So Helen and Martha are friends. Her friends with Helen. So his mom came to visit him, and then John came to visit him shortly after. So let's go back to, and it should be his mom. So we'll take her off. His mom would have come to visit him.
Tony, darling, have you seen your sister?
Mum, I'm a bit busy at the moment.
This is important, Tony. I think something's happened between her and Eddie. You wouldn't go and talk to her, would you?
I'm about to go and talk to her anyway. What do you mean?
You know how much this engagement means to the both of them. And I'm all too aware of how easy it is for young lovers to throw what they've got away before they've even started. It would be good to make sure she hasn't changed her mind about the whole thing, that's all.
Why can't you go and talk to her yourself?
We both know she wouldn't appreciate it. And you know her a lot better than I do, Tony.
I'm surprised you're looking out for her. I hardly ever see the two of you talk, unless it's an argument.
Tony, I've always done what's right for the both of you. Never forget the trouble I had to go through to give each of you a decent upbringing.
I appreciate it, Mum. I'm just a little busy at the moment, so unless you have something important to tell me...
You're not involved in this funny business with the strangers, are you, Tony? You know that pocket watch of mine has gone missing?
Maybe that's for the best. Why did you bring it here?
Perhaps I should have left it at home. I don't feel safe.
Right, I don't either.
It's not as if I know Martha that well. And now we're spending the night here with strangers. I can scarcely imagine what else is happening that we don't know about.
No, well, as long as it doesn't involve us, we'll stay out of it, all right? And if anyone comes up to you and starts acting funny, just shout, huh? And I'll come and help.
I hope that won't be necessary.
I know, but please be careful, Mum. I'll be in here if you need me.
There's no need to worry, darling. I know how to take care of myself.
So now we're supposed to believe John Hobbs comes right after that.
Where did it go? How is that possible?
He's looking for something. Oh, we know where he is. Oh, yeah, we know he came to his room right after. Okay, so going back to the times, we know where everyone is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, we don't know where some people are. 7, we know where everyone is. 8, we're missing a couple of people. It's always easy to work with the ones where you're only missing a few. So 6 and 8, we're missing people. And then we're missing 21 to 25. So for 8, I just can't imagine where they would have went. So we have Martha, we have Oswald, and we have Thornton. Well, we know Thornton's not in the kitchen. Let's try 8 with these 3 people. 3, 5, and 11 are missing. So 3, 5, and 11. They could be in someone's room. So nobody seems to go to Oswald's room. Maybe they went to Martha's room. And I can't remember when Thornton died. He may already be deceased at this point. So he's looking through her stuff.
Excuse me? What are you doing in my bedroom?
This used to be where my parents slept.
Well, dinner has been served downstairs, Oswald. If you'd like to come and join us, it will be going cold otherwise.
I'd prefer to wait until everyone else has eaten. It's a shame what you've done with this room. It looked a lot better when my parents lived here.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Oswald. You'll forgive me, but it seems you may have overstepped your welcome this evening. I really don't appreciate you coming into my bedroom without my permission.
I would have thought I'd be the least of your worries this evening.
What are you implying?
You have some rather eccentric guests, or are you not aware? One of your guests, staying in the old nursery, is hiding a gun in his bedside drawer.
Tony? You must be mistaken. Are you sure?
Oh, quite. I've had one tipsy young woman make light of my sister, and another who seemed rather guilty about something, although I couldn't find out what.
I'm sorry to hear that, Oswald, but that really doesn't give you any excuse to invade our privacy. And I'm sure our guests thought the
This
same.
house was in my family for generations. I have a right to know what's going on here.
Well, I'm afraid you don't own the place any longer. And while you're a guest here, I'd appreciate it if you behave like
You
one.
sleep in my parents' bed alone? You don't even have a husband to share it with. You are an imposter, and you know it. This house should have stayed in my family.
How dare you! Get out of my room right this instant!
Worthless rubbish.
Stop it!
Oh, that's why her
Stop
room
it!
was a mouse.
You don't belong here.
It sounds like she would have been married into the family at some point, though. Because if she's not a Galley by marriage or blood, then it had to be by marriage. But something dropped on the floor. I don't know what would have dropped. But going back to 8, I think Thornton died at 7. Yeah, so I gotta keep a list of. So Thornton died time 07. That way we can keep track of where people are. Because now, after 07, he wouldn't be lit up for any reason. That's why we don't know where he's at, because he's not anywhere. At 09, do we have everybody? We're missing Martha and Victoria. They could be in Martha's room now that her room just got destroyed by Oswald. So let's try Martha and Victoria in Martha's room. Okay.
Martha, are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. Just give me a moment to recover, and I'll be back downstairs in a second.
Why are all your things on the floor? Did something happen?
It's fine, really. I don't think anything's broken, at least.
Oh, come on. Come and sit down. We'll pick it all up later.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
But don't worry, Martha. If it's been a hard evening for you to manage, then you should know that you're doing incredibly well. There's no way I could have organised dinner for so many people if it were me.
That's very kind of you to say. I really wanted this evening to be a celebration. But what with strangers coming into the house and a dead body turning up, I no longer feel in control of my own house.
If it helps to hear it, I think you're taking this far better than some of the other guests. Honestly, Martha,
Right, because all these
I
dead
don't know how you
bodies.
stay so calm. You're an inspiration.
You might think I'd be used to this after doing it for so long. It's not been easy, running a large house and bringing up a son on my own for so many years. But somehow, it still feels as if I have no idea what I'm doing.
Do you mind if I ask? Why do you always wear a ring? I suppose I never noticed when I was younger.
I don't know. Perhaps I thought I'd seem stronger if people thought I had a man in my life. But I've reached an age now where I'm quite content as I am. I don't think I need it any longer.
You look better without it. I'm sure it was only weighing you down.
I wanted to tell you something earlier, Victoria. When the three of us were in the dining room, just before dinner.
What's that?
I didn't want to say it in front of Eddie. But it's been wonderful to meet Damien today. I'm really glad that the two of you seem to be so happy together. He seems like he'd make a wonderful husband, if you don't mind me saying.
Thanks, Martha. I'm glad you like him. I think he wasn't too keen on coming here this evening, but I do hope he's enjoying himself now.
Victoria, I'm glad that you and Eddie are still friends. You were so close when you were children.
It's been nice to see him again. Can I ask, out of interest, do you know if he's romantically involved with anyone at the moment? I don't want to ask him myself.
Oh, not that I'm aware of. He likes to keep himself to himself.
Well, I wish him the best. I know that whoever he ends up with, he'll make her very happy.
I'm sure. Thanks for cheering
I
me
thought
up,
he was
Victoria.
engaged to
You're very
Eve.
welcome. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Could you tell everyone that I'll be down shortly? I'll just need a minute to collect myself.
Wait, I thought that he was engaged to Eve. Because when she said that he's not with anyone, I thought Eddie was with Eve. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I thought they were together. So that's everybody except for Thornton, who's already passed at that point. Going back to people, we have John Hobbs. I think that's right. We have Annie. She has the list of names. I think she told us that. Right? At some point she said I have a list. She found a list of names, right? Yeah, she has the list. So this is Annie. Oops. She looks quite young. This is Oswald. Tony. Yeah, he has... I don't know how he ended up with the pocket watch. But we know he's in the military. That's why he has a service gun. We've got Martha. Evidence of a missing ring because she took it off when she talked to Victoria. Yeah, when she talked to Victoria, she just took the ring off. Edmund. This is the bracelet that he gave Victoria, but she took it off, so I don't know how he would have got it back. High blood alcohol, and he has a ring in his pocket, which is Eve's ring. And he was drinking earlier. Now, I feel like we had a person K. Unfortunately, I don't know what to call her. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So going back to the times, now that we have images for everyone, that will help. Oh, I should, I guess, fill in everybody's name. John Hobbs, Annie Beaumont. Oswald is a Galley. Tony Dower. Martha is a Galley, but by marriage. But that's why it's weird, because she keeps saying she was never married, but I don't know. Eddie. It's easier to call him Eddie, because no one seems to call him by his full name. And we have Victoria, we have Damon, we have Helen. I'm going to take Mrs. out of it. We have Eve, and then we have Thornton. He had an N in his name. Okay. Now, based on the evidence, we're short a couple people. No, because we have all these images. Like, we haven't seen someone who's in a wheelchair yet in the house. And this older guy, I don't know who that is. So there's still two people we don't know, and then two other people, I guess. Okay. So she said at 9 that Victoria, Eddie, and Martha were in the dining room earlier. I guess they were. Okay, so are we missing people from 6? We're missing a lot of people from 6. So 8 we're done. Okay, so 6 we're missing quite a few people. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all missing. They could all be in the living room. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are all missing. Could they be in the dining room? It's probably half and half. They probably aren't all in the dining room. Because I know Oswald doesn't like to eat early. So if we take him out, could the rest have been in the dining room? Okay.
Hello, Mum. Is everything all right?
Yes, of course. You're just a little early for dinner, that's all.
Are you sure? You seem flustered.
Well, you know how it is. It's not easy organising dinner for a house full of people with only one member of staff.
I am sorry, Martha. It was my fault for...
I hope that you don't mind that I brought that man in from the cold, Mum. I thought he looked fairly harmless.
Are we talking about Mr. Hobbs? He's the least of my concerns. It's nice to have some new company, if you ask me. And it's a pleasure to have Annie here as well, Victoria, so I wouldn't worry.
Is there something else to be concerned about?
No, heavens no. Look at the two of you back together again. You make a great pair.
Thanks, Martha. Eddie was just complaining about how he couldn't find something when I walked in and...
We were just talking about old times. I was looking for some chalk for the cues.
You two were so close as children. It's so funny seeing the both of you here again. You know, Victoria, I really think... Well, never mind.
Mum, can we please not talk about us as children?
Oh, you were so grumpy when you were little. I remember.
Do you still have that bracelet she made you, Eddie? Didn't you make ones for each other?
I threw it away years ago.
Eddie, if you wanted me to make you another one, all you had to do was ask.
I thought we were supposed to be having dinner, Mum. Hmm?
Why don't you both take a seat? I'm sure it'll be ready soon.
Oh. Oh, we know everyone was in there at 7. Okay. So 3 and 4 are the only people unaccounted for, so they're either in... Well, he said he was in his room at some point, so maybe they're in Tony's room now. So let's do 3 and 4. No? Oh, they weren't in the dining room. They would have been... He's very nosy.
What are you doing? Were you going through my things?
No, not at all. I was just having a look around. I didn't realize this room was occupied.
Right. It's Oswald, is it?
Oswald Galley. I don't believe we've met.
My sister mentioned you. What are you doing in my room?
Well, back when I was younger, this used to be our nursery.
But it's not your nursery any longer, is it? Don't come in here again.
Is this how you'd normally treat a new acquaintance?
Don't test my patience. Get out of my room.
There's no need to be suspicious, boy. I'm leaving.
Okay. Alright. So we know where everyone is at 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, we're missing 2 people. Because at this point... well, 11 is still dead, but I don't know. So we were in the dining room, the living room, Tony's room. Where was everyone right before this? Martha could still be in her room. She said she needed a minute to pull herself together at 10. So Martha could be in her room. Who's missing? Eddie could have also went back to his room to check on Eve. So we could do 6, 10. So let's do 10. And then we'll do 6 and 10 in Eddie's room. So maybe just him by himself? Was everyone in his room? I doubt that. Maybe 6 and 8. Martha's probably still in her room because she was upset and she said she needed a minute. So someone's in her room with her. Maybe 10. I don't know if Eve is still alive at this point. Are they all in this room? That's so weird. Maybe she's still in Eddie's room. If she's not, she was asleep. I think she was drunk or something. So she... Okay.
Eddie, are you all right?
There's... Someone put a dead body in my room.
You can't be serious. The one from earlier?
No. This one was a girl. She looked about my age.
Oh my goodness, darling. That's horrible. Did you recognize her?
No. I have no idea who they were. I don't understand how they got there.
I can't believe it. Although, I mean, I certainly have my suspicions.
I found someone in the kitchen as well. They looked like they could have been a member of staff. Did you know them?
Who? I didn't think we had any staff working here today.
It must be the same thing then. After we'd moved it, I poured some hot cocoa and went back to my room. I was in there for a while. I don't know how I didn't spot it sooner.
You were distracted, darling. It's all right.
That's not the worst of it. I got into bed. I didn't even notice that it was in there with me.
Oh, darling, that's horrible.
I'm going to go and call the police. I thought I'd come and let you know first.
Wait, darling, we don't want all our guests...
Girl, please call the police.
Do we? Especially not if we can take care of this ourselves.
Mum, there are 3 dead bodies in the house.
Because someone's trying to scare us, Eddie. That's all it is. And besides, no one's been hurt. none of these people had anything to do with us. If we're discreet about this, then it gives us the best chance at sorting this out ourselves.
And how do you suggest we do that? We have no idea who's doing this, or how it's happening.
Darling, I think I know who's behind all this. Have you seen much of your Uncle Oswald this evening?
I noticed he wasn't there during dinner. He's not really my uncle, is he?
No, of course not. You know, he came in here earlier threatening me. He seems to think that he deserves this house to himself, just because he used to live here.
I'll go and find him. I don't care if it's chucking it down outside. He's not staying here.
Darling, he's a dangerous man. If you confront him, I'm worried he might do something.
I have to do something, Mum.
Listen, I've heard that Tony keeps a gun in his bedside drawer. I'll go and get him out of his room, and then you can go in and take it. How does that sound?
Fine. I don't trust him with it anyway.
Exactly, darling. We'll confront Oswald on our own terms.
There's one more thing. I found my ring on the body, but I have no idea how it got there. I had it earlier, I'm sure, because Vic gave it to me, but I'm not sure how I could have lost it.
He must have stolen it while you weren't looking. I'm so sorry, darling. That must have been so upsetting to find.
It's like someone was taunting me. Maybe he thinks I'm not good enough for this house, because I haven't found someone to marry yet.
Well, we know it's him at least. This will be over soon.
I'll go and wait in the billiard room. You're sure about this?
I'm certain.
So Oswald goes to the billiard room after this. Do we know that already? Yes, we knew that already. So that means at 10, she died. But I don't know why he doesn't recognize her now. So we have Eve Dower died time 10. And then I know Rupert Galley was the first body they found in the study. Found in kitchen. Found in Eddie's room. And then Rupert Galley died time found in study. Because he died early on. Right? Okay, when did they find him in the study? Oh, 04. So that was 3 bodies. So now we know for sure at 10 that it was 8 and 10 that were in Eddie's room. And that's how he figured out that she was not alive anymore. No? Who else is unaccounted for at 10? Yeah, because Thornton's already gone at that point, isn't he? Or am I wrong about that? Oh, maybe they're not counting her since she's gone. So he discovers the body alone.
Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you. Madam? Madam, are you awake? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Madam? I'm looking for a pocket watch. If you could just tell me whether you've seen it or not, then I'll leave you to get back to your sleep. Madam? Oh, God. She's still home.
Okay, so we know that's Vic playing the piano in the living room. And then he goes running. So at this point, 10 and 11 are deceased at this point. So at 11, okay, they're missing. 12, they're missing. 13, 9 is missing. Now, I don't think she's dead. But I could be wrong. So we know where 2 is. We know where 5 is. We know where he's in his own room. He's in the study. Where would 9 have gone? And then going back and looking at the evidence. Okay. I still don't know where 9 would have went. Was she? I don't know what room Helen Dower was in. Did Helen have her own room? So let's try 13. Let's try Helen's room, and it should just be Helen by herself. No. Unless she's dead. If someone killed her at 13, then that's why we can't find her, because it's like she isn't anywhere. 14, we don't have anything, which is odd. 15, we have a bunch of people in one room. But 14, something must have happened. Because I doubt we just skipped from 13 to 15. So they mentioned someone made a mess in DI 1557. Were some people in there earlier? Probably. So some people were in the dining room. So if these people were not in the dining room at 15, then we're going to try 3, 6, 8, and 9 in the dining room. So 3, 6, 8, and 9 could have been in the dining room at 15. So 3, 6, 8, and 9 in the dining room. Oh, so she's definitely dead. Because if she's not in the dining room, I don't know where she's at. Oh, no? Is he dead too? Oh, wow. So everybody's dead.
Do as I say. Stand up and place your hands on your head.
Oh, good morning to you too, Eddie. Is that thing real?
Of course it's real. I'm serious. Stand up.
I'm afraid I'm just in the middle of having my breakfast, Eddie. In fact, my 2 friends and I were just talking here a moment ago.
It's over, Oswald. I'm not giving you another chance.
I remember when you were younger, you used to call me Uncle. I suppose we're past that now, are we?
This house belongs to my family. You have no right to come here.
Put the gun down, boy. Threatening me isn't going to make this
I
go
told
away.
you to stand up! Don't make me say it again!
Let me finish my...
Oh, no.
Stand up! Put your hands on your head! We're going to go downstairs to the kitchen. Understand?
Okay. I mean, yeah, if you're going to threaten to shoot me, then for sure. Now, he just said that 2 people were with him in the dining room right before this. So during 14, Oswald and 2 are in the dining room. He said 2 friends. So interesting. We'll see what that comes out to. Then they do all this in the dining room. And so it's safe to assume at 16 that those 2 should be in the kitchen. So we're going to go 16. And we're going to go kitchen with the same 2 people. No? So someone else is in the kitchen too then. But Thornton's already deceased. Where else was everyone else during 15? These people could have come downstairs. The ones who were in Victoria's room probably heard the shot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. But then where would 5 of 7 had went during 16? I don't think they went too, because 5 and 7 are somewhere else at 16. So if they go to the kitchen, 5 and 7 obviously weren't in the kitchen. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in the kitchen at 16. Because 5 and 7 were already in the dining room.
Get into the pantry.
Please.
Right, because you're...
Be quiet. Get in the pantry.
I found him. He's in here.
No need to worry. Everything's under control.
Where's Oswald? Is he alright?
I'm in here. Can you hear me?
What the hell are you doing, Eddie? Get him out of there!
Hey! That's my gun! How did you get that?
Look, I'm sorry about what's happened. But everything's going to be normal from now on, I promise.
You don't know what you're dealing with. You need to let him out of there. He's the only one who knows what's going on.
Exactly. I promise if these things keep happening, then we can let him out. But I promise you they won't.
You don't understand.
Give me back my gun!
I'm keeping it. I'm sorry, but this is my house and I need to take control. You can have it back when you leave.
I'm not leaving until I find out what's going on here.
Are you mad?
Let's all keep our heads here. This sounds like a sensible idea to me. We keep him in there until...
Who the hell are you?
Look, like it or not, I'm the one with the gun. And I'm going to hold on to the pantry key myself, so don't try anything funny. Annie, where's your sister? I need to talk to her.
Find her yourself.
So Oswald's gonna go look for it.
Wait, before you go. If anyone finds something new, or needs to get everyone's attention, play the piano in the living room. We'll all meet there. Does that sound alright?
What about me?
All of us except
Right, because he
Oswald.
can't.
Sure. Nothing will happen anyway.
You're making a mistake, Eddie.
Just leave me alone. Why can't you be more like your sister?
Is he gone?
What the hell was that about?
Hobbs, I need to tell you something.
What's that?
I remembered. I remember where I met Martha.
Oh? Where?
At her wedding. I was there at her wedding. Ask her who she married.
Huh. Right. I'll go and ask her that.
He's gone, Oswald. Are you all right?
I'm fine, my dear. Now, come close, both of you. We need to talk.
Okay, so we're supposed to believe at 17 in the kitchen that they're still talking. So 2, 3, and 4 are still talking in the kitchen at 17. So you have 17 kitchen. It should be 2, 3, and 4.
We can hear you, Oswald. Tell us what happened.
Oh, it was awful. You know, I don't think I've ever been inside this pantry before.
We heard a gunshot.
It wasn't aimed at me. I'm perfectly happy here. In any case, the owners of this house will get what's coming to them.
What do you mean? Can you tell us what's going on?
I lived in this house for a long time, my dear. I never saw anything like this.
We think that maybe what's happening can't be explained by physical means. Would you agree?
I think that much is clear. The next step, of course, is to figure out what's caused all this. And I have my suspicions.
You think this is about the current owners? That doesn't make sense. They've lived here since I was young, and nothing like this has ever happened.
Maybe it's something to do with the pocket watch? It could have
It
belonged...
looks too new.
Well, I don't know, do I? It's got to have some reason to be here. Who put it in a box and wrote Rupert on it? Someone must know something.
I'm not aware of any history of a pocket watch. That also doesn't sound like normal supernatural activity.
Do you know anything about supernatural activity?
I've never encountered it so directly before, I suppose.
Look, clearly someone's done something that set all this off. And there aren't that many people it could be.
Isn't it more likely that you caused all this when you dropped that doll? Damn it! I told you to stop and you didn't, you idiot! Look where that's got us.
Anne, I swear...
There's only one place I can think of that might hold the answers.
Where?
The chapel. But I'm afraid the only key is in here with me.
The old chapel? Can't we just break in?
You could try.
Oh my god, don't do that.
So long as you don't fear the consequences.
Quiet. I hear voices.
It's just whoever's in the room above, and... Don't scare me like that.
It sounds like they're arguing. I should check she's all right.
Wait, what should we do about Oswald?
Well, Eddie has the key. Listen, go upstairs and look under my pillow. There's something there we can use to convince him.
Anne!
Just go and wait up in the attic. I'll come and meet you there afterwards. I won't be long.
Okay, so she sends Tony to the attic in 18, which we know that. And then she was supposed to meet him up there at some point. I mean, we don't know, I guess. Now above we can hear, in the dining room we could hear two people arguing, she said. So if this was 17, then during that argument it would be maybe 6 and 7 arguing in the dining room at 17. So we're gonna go dining room. We're gonna go 6 and 7.
Vic, I've been looking for you.
Eddie, I'm leaving. I'm sorry, I can't take this house anymore.
No, please, stay. I've sorted everything out. We can go back to normal now.
That wasn't you we heard with the gun, was it? Oh, what's going on?
It's nothing, I promise. I've taken care of it. It's just... I've been thinking
Your
and...
mum's not going to be happy about the ceiling, you know.
Oh, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Look, Vic, I need to tell you something.
This isn't a great time, Eddie. I'll be down at Wintercourt with Mum if you need me. So maybe come and visit once you're...
Don't go, Vic. I want you here with me. I know we haven't seen each other in a long time, but I miss you. And I know you didn't come here just to see the house.
This really isn't the best time. A dead body appeared in my bed overnight, Eddie. I need some time to... I don't want to be
Vic,
here.
just wait 1 second. Before you go, I need to tell you something. I got this ring a while ago, and now...
Eddie!
I love you, Vic. I've loved you all my life. And I know that we're not so close anymore, but it's taken me until today to realise that I have the opportunity to fix that. And I can't I don't want to spend any more time without you. Victoria.
What?
Will you marry me?
We've been through this, Eddie.
I know this isn't the best time, but there's never a perfect time, and
Eddie,
I need you.
I can't marry you. There's someone else.
Right, of course. Why didn't you tell me?
Eddie, come on. You've met him. What's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't know. Just think about it, won't you? I still love you.
Oh, don't say that. I'm... Oh, God. Oh, he's...
Are you all right?
That was him.
Yes.
Oh, God.
But wait, Vic! Tell me what's going on!
I'm lost because it's like she remembers him. When did he die? Oh, at 15. So, yep, gotta put that in there. So we have Damon died time 15, found in Victoria's room. That's why it's so interesting. So if she just had this conversation with him, wait, where they just talked. So at 18 she would have went back to her room. Maybe. So 18, it would have been just her, and she would have been back to her room. No, somebody's with her. Oh, who would have went with her? Her sister would have heard them arguing and might have chased after her.
Sweetheart. Sweetheart, I'm sorry.
Vic, what's wrong?
Oh, he kept the door locked. Oh, we were going to leave this morning.
What do you mean? Did you know him?
Annie, tell me you remember him. Tell me we're not all going insane.
Don't know. Vic, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, God, Annie, please. He drove us here.
We didn't have a driver, Vic. It was just us two in the car.
After dinner yesterday, you came into this room. Who were you talking to,
I wasn't
Annie?
talking to anyone, Vic. I swear, I just came in here to have a look. Are you trying to blame me for this?
Annie, please say you remember. Please.
You're scaring me, Vic.
Annie.
Have you been seeing ghosts? Is that what this is? We think these are people that used to live here. If you can see them, then maybe you can talk to them. Is that something you can do? Vic, what are you hurting?
Take this. I don't know what's going on, but we can't let it happen again. I'm not losing you too.
What is it?
Just keep looking at it. Make sure you don't forget anyone. If you do, come and let me know. I need to go and check the others.
These are just our names. Is there anyone else in the house that you've seen? Because maybe
There's no one else, Annie. It's just us.
Well, then who was...
It's Damien. Remember?
Oh my God. Another one in the same place. Can't be just a coincidence.
So she dies in front of her sister? I don't get that either. Okay, so we're supposed to believe Victoria. Time 18. Found in Victoria's room. I mean, she died in her own room. And she just forgets her? It's like, that's... You were just talking to her. That's weird. So people who are still unaccounted for at 18, well, 5, 6, and 9 are missing at time 18 because 10, 11, and 8 are already dead at this point. And she just died. So So 5, 6, and 9. Well, 5 and 6 are related, so they could easily be in one or the other person's rooms. So 5, 6, and 9 are missing. So they could be in Martha's room or they could be in Eddie's room. Could it just be the two of them, mother and son, talking in her room? Okay.
Mom, can we talk?
Not right now, darling. I'm a little busy.
I went and talked to Vic. You know that ring I got a while ago? Well, I thought I asked Vic...
My goodness.
Mum, this is important.
Eddie, this isn't the time. I'm trying to focus on something.
I proposed, Mum. I asked her to marry me and she said no. She said there was someone else. I've lost the only person that matters to me in the whole world.
I've known the two of you for a long time, darling. I'm sure you'll figure things out. I could just do with some time to look at these.
I need your help, Mum. Can you listen to me for a moment?
Not right now, Eddie. Why can't you be a bit more independent sometimes? First you come running in here to tell me about that dead girl yesterday, and now with your love life? Can't you see I have as much to deal with as you do? I'm trying to sort things out here, and it would be a lot of help if you tried to sort out your own problems, rather than running to me if something goes wrong.
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Eddie, darling, I didn't mean to snap. I'm just busy with this. What is the matter with you?
I don't know. It's fine. I'll see you later.
Eddie's been acting the most out of character. I don't know what she was looking at, though. So now is everyone accounted for except for 8, 9, 10, 11. But this doesn't say there's any more clues to take from here, so someone left a mess in the dining room. So at 15, we know somebody was in the dining room, which we found out. And then we know that they were all in the kitchen, but there was no one in the kitchen earlier. 14 is missing, and maybe that's the problem. Because they all went to Victoria's room at the start of the morning. So where was everyone last night? So 14 in Victoria's room should still be her and the guy, right? So these two should still be together because she unlocked the door in 15. So they should still be there. She should still be there. Maybe. Okay.
What? Oh, good Lord. Help! Help!
Okay. Now we heard a piano at 14, so that means somebody's playing the piano from the living room. I can't even fathom who that is. So Mako's dead at this, or her Maseko's already dead at this point. She wakes up and he's already deceased. Someone's playing in the living room at 14. So let's do living room. It's not her. It's not him. I don't know who else knows how to play the piano besides her. Maybe Oswald? Maybe Martha? Maybe Helen? Okay. Man, because somebody definitely knows how to play. Okay, well, where was everyone 13? Maybe that'll help. So 13, we have her in her room. She's in her room. He's in his room. He's in the study. Oh, he wasn't in his room at 13. He was in Tony's room taking the gun. So maybe he's in the living room at 13 or 14. But I didn't think he knew how to play the piano.
He has to do what I say. I'm the one with the gun.
Okay.
Why is it so quiet?
Oh, he wasn't really playing the piano. He was just frustrated.
Now's my chance.
Okay, so while everyone's helping her, he confronts Oswald, is what we're saying. But more stuff had to have happened during 14, because there's still a ton of people who are unaccounted for. So people should have been in their rooms. So like Annie should have been in her room, and maybe he went to go help her. Because in 13 she was in her room, and we know that for sure. So we're gonna go attic. Maybe she was alone. How does this window keep being open? I feel like she keeps closing it. Okay, so she was just in her room. Alright. So who's unaccounted for at 13 then? So at 14, we know... Wait, was that 13? Everyone's in their room. Then 14, he's in the living room. She wakes up, she figures out he's not awake. Is she still in the attic at 14? Because she was just laying there. No, someone had to have come visit her, which should be Tony.
Anne? Are you awake? Anne?
What?
Can I come in?
What is it? Why did you wake me up?
Can we please talk?
What?
My gun. It's disappeared.
You have a gun?
I always carry one around with me. It's not like I planned on using it. But it's gone.
You should have locked your door.
I did. I swear I did. But I woke up this morning and the door was unlocked.
You're sure you had it with you when you went to bed?
I was careful, Anne. I don't just leave it lying around. I'm serious, I don't feel safe anymore, and you're the only one I actually know here.
Why did you even come here?
I don't know. I just... I mean, do you think this has something to do with all the bodies that keep appearing?
Maybe. Did you know that after they found the first body yesterday, when they went back to find it later, it had vanished?
You're joking.
And Oswald said that all the bodies are people that used to live here. Wait, how many of us are there?
7. Right.
I don't think there's enough people here to pull off something like this. I think... I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I mean... It could be ghosts, couldn't it? Oh, don't tell me I'm losing it.
Whatever it is, it must have something to do with this house. You remember what you said about the girl who used to live here?
That's just a story I'd heard somewhere. I don't know if it's true.
It's all we've got to go on. We have to find out what really happened.
I don't know. I'd rather not get involved.
It's too late for that, Tony. We're seeing this through. Is that Vic? Oh my god!
Okay, so then she hears her sister. Okay, is there anyone else not accounted for at 14? We have a bunch of people. So we have 1, 2, 3. He's gone, right? He's already dead at 14. Yeah, because he's discovered. So 1, 3, 5, and 9 are missing at 14. So we have 1, 3, 5, and 9 are missing. They could be in the living room. They could be in the dining room. They could be in the kitchen. Because it is morning, so people would have just gotten up. They're moving around. They're probably out of their rooms by now. We haven't seen Helen in what feels like a really long time. So for Helen, she's 9. We saw her up until... Oh no, she couldn't have been. We haven't seen her since 13. So she... Okay. Now in 15, we heard Oswald say... Oops. So in 15, we hear Oswald say he was just having dinner with 2 friends. So there wasn't 4 people in the dining room at 14. There was 3. Who would he consider a friend? John Hobbs for sure, because Hobbs seems to be friendly with everyone. So one of the 2 women who probably didn't go, we haven't seen her since 12. Which I don't know where she went, unless she's dead too. Because it's like, well, how is it that we haven't seen you in forever?
Good morning, John. Did you sleep well?
Yes. Thanks again, Martha. It's all very much appreciated.
Here, John, have some toast.
Ah, thank you.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in all this. It's such a dreadful business. And I'm sure whoever's doing all this is just trying to scare us out of the house.
Do you know who's behind it?
He practically told me himself. Have you met Oswald? I found him in my room yesterday when I went to look for him after dinner. He told me he didn't think I deserved to own the house, and he thought it should be his.
Oh, I see.
Really? You'd have thought he'd be more subtle about his intentions.
Yes. So have you done anything about it?
Not yet. Let's keep this between ourselves for the moment. I'm sure things will sort themselves out soon.
Ah, good morning.
Good morning.
Oswald, how did you sleep?
I don't think you told me your name.
John. John Hobbs.
Tell me, Mr. Hobbs, how are you finding the house?
You don't have to talk to him, John.
Well, it seems very nice.
Wonderful. And what do you think of our host?
Excuse me, if you're going to eat our food, I'd appreciate
I'm trying to have a discussion here with one of your guests. Isn't there somewhere else you'll need it?
How dare you?
Who's doing that to the
I
piano?
think I made my opinions quite clear in our discussion yesterday evening. Of course, I apologize if I made a mess of your bedroom.
Made a mess? I know what you're doing here. You won't get away with this much longer.
Who is that?
It sounds like Victoria. Come on, John.
Oh, finally, I can eat.
So he was alone in the dining room, which is how the other guy came up on him at 15, because he was already in there. And these people, I still don't know what happened to Helen. What's crazy is she just like disappeared. We just have no recollection of Helen. She's just not on the timeline anymore. Which doesn't make any sense. So she died at some point and no one's discovered it, I guess. Because the same 4 people are not in any timeline. So it's like, I don't know when Helen passed away. She was alive up until about 13. And then she's just not alive anymore. It's like, okay. Don't quite understand that. 16, we know where everyone is that's alive. 17, 18. Now 19, we're missing some folks. But we're getting almost to the end. We're missing 19, 20, all the way up to 26. So 19, we have 2 people in the attic. We know these 4 are dead. Oswald should still be in the kitchen, because he's locked in the pantry. So unless somebody unlocks him, I don't know how he would get out. Now we know Hobbs said he was gonna go rescue him from the pantry. No, he was gonna answer the phone. And he went to go check and see if Martha's alright. So Annie should have been in Martha's room. No, where is Martha? Where was Martha last time? Because Martha is 5. She was in her room at 18. So 19. She could be anywhere. But we know that Martha and Annie are together. Probably, because she went to go check on her. So Martha and Annie at 19 are somewhere. We could try Martha's room. I doubt she went to the attic. I feel like nobody goes to the attic except for the kids and Oswald. These 3 are the only people who've ever been up there. And him. These 4. So if she's not there, maybe she did go to the attic? No. Maybe they went to the kitchen to go rescue him. No. Dining room. Nobody's going to the billiard room. Maybe living room. Okay, so I don't know where these people are at. Did she find her or not? Because she said she was going to go check on Martha. Unless it didn't happen in 19, it happened in 20. But that would be weird. So we know for sure he's in the kitchen still. Maybe somebody came to look for him. Because he's locked in the pantry. Who would be looking for him? I don't know. Because only certain people knew he was in the pantry. Now, when he was locked in the pantry, 1, 2, 4, and 6 knew he was in there. So only 4 people knew he was in the pantry. I don't know if they told anyone he's in the pantry. Somebody could have doubled back to go get him, but she doesn't have a key. She was supposed to go look for a key and she didn't have it. Maybe he doubled back. Okay, so she came in there for some reason.
Oswald, are you in there?
I'm still here. I don't suppose you're here to let me out, are you?
No. I'm sorry about all this, though. I need your help with something.
What makes you think I'd help you?
I know we have our differences. I'm sorry that it's come to this. I just don't know what else to do. If you know what's going on, then I need you to do something. Please.
What's the matter?
I was looking through our old photographs, and there's someone there. In all of them. A man I don't recognize. I swear, I've looked in all of these before and he was never there. He's just appeared. I don't understand.
Well, that's unexpected.
I don't know what to do. I was with Eddie in my room just a moment ago, but I can't tell him about this. How could I? I can't explain that there's a ghost in all of our memories.
Well, why do you think I can help you?
I'm sorry I doubted you. You're the only one that knows this house. I can't do this on my own. It's all out of control. I don't understand how something like this is possible.
If they can alter physical objects, then it means they're getting stronger. I'd be afraid if I were you.
Please help me. I don't know what to do. I don't want
Exactly.
this. I never asked for these people to come into my life. I just want to go back to how it was before. Just me and Eddie. I'll leave this house forever, if that's what it takes.
Listen to me, Martha. Take the photographs, go upstairs and burn them. Should you find anything else connected to the ghost, burn that too. It's the only way to stop this from slipping out of control.
Yes, I can do that. Thank you.
Make haste. I don't know how much time we have.
Okay. So that means in 20, she's gonna go to the fireplace, which I think is in the living room. Maybe Anne finally catches up with her, because to this point, she still hasn't gotten with Anne. So...
Martha? Are you all right?
Close the door behind you, dear. We don't want to let anything in.
I just wanted to make sure you're all right.
I'm fine, darling. I'm taking care of things.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, Annie. Come here, darling. You're so much older than I remember.
Are you sure you're all right?
Darling, what a couple of days it's been. I've been running around so much, I feel like I've hardly had a chance to talk to you. How's your mum?
She's fine. Well, we don't talk much.
It's such a shame we don't meet as often as we used to. Maybe after today, once all this is behind us, I'll have the two of you over for dinner. It gets so lonely in here all by myself.
Of course. Thanks, Martha. I'm glad you're all right.
What are we doing? We can't let these ghosts tell us what to do. I'm going to put the piano on, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Darling, what are you looking at? Come and dance with me.
It's happened again. Do you know who Eddie is?
He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. Oh, he loves this song. I'm sure he'd sing the lyrics for you if you asked him to. Do you know what? I think the two of you would get along.
I could have sworn I'd memorized this. I can't think
Annie,
properly.
put that down. Stop whatever you're writing. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And by tomorrow, all of this will seem like just a bad dream.
I don't really know how to dance, Martha.
Of course you do.
What's going on?
Come on, darling. Give me a smile at least.
Oh, great.
Another one.
So Martha just dies? Okay, that doesn't even make no sense. So we got Martha Galley died time 20 in living room? But I don't understand. Okay. Where's everyone else at 20? So we know that the final four are gone. We don't know what happened to her though. We didn't even get closure on Helen. She's gone too. So the final five are gone. Wait, did Victoria die? She did. So Rupert Galley, I don't know what his number is. So 11. So we have 11 is gone. We have 10 is gone. We have 8 is gone. We have 7 is gone. And we have 5 is gone. So we're missing quite a few people now. 9 is missing or dead. We don't know, but we haven't found her yet. So we don't hardly have anyone left at this point. 19, we are missing 4 and 6. And everyone else is gone. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 don't exist. So 7 and 6. No, 4 and 6. I think he's trying to get the key to the pantry because he talked to Annie. He talked to Annie in 18. No, he talked to Annie at some point. Yes, and they were supposed to go try to get the key to the pantry to let Oswald out. So at 17, the two of them were like, oh, we're going to free Oswald. So at 19, he should be looking for Eddie to get the key. So let's guess at 19 where these two would have been. Could have been in Eddie's room. Could have been in the kitchen. I mean, it could be anywhere. The house is big and we've never even been to the chapel. And we're missing a room still. Not him drinking first thing in the morning.
Come in, come in. Come and sit down. Take a seat.
You look happy.
I'm in the mood for a celebration. Come on, have a drink with me. What's your poison,
I don't want to drink. I came here to talk.
There's nothing I want more than to converse with a gentleman such as yourself. But you can't talk until you have a drink.
I'll have whatever that is.
Ha ha! Good man!
I found this bracelet. Does it mean anything to you?
Do you know what? I have exactly the same one upstairs. What does that make us? Friends for life? Eternal companions? Drink up.
I know it means something to you. And I'll give it to you if you hand over the key to the pantry.
Let's not talk business over drinks, shall we? And to be quite frank, I don't know why I'd want it.
Oh, bloody hell, Anne. This is hopeless. We'll think of something
Not
else.
so fast. I still have the power here, remember? Sit back down and enjoy your drink.
That's mine.
It's good, isn't it? Have you seen the hole in the ceiling? Leave it. We're having plenty of fun already. What do you say?
You've got the wrong man locked up. You're making a mistake.
Oh, don't be sour. You're a guest in my house, remember? And not one I invited.
I didn't want to come here!
You're a sly rat, aren't you? Threatening me with her old bracelet. You nasty little coward.
So it does mean something.
It doesn't mean anything. I'm sure she'll never think of me again. I should have just kept her as a friend. Couldn't even do that.
Give me the key to the pantry, Eddie. I can fix this.
I can't take back what I
For
said.
God's sake! How the hell? That's my gun. I'll bet that's not the only thing you're hiding.
Did he just die? What happened? Sorry, let me go back. There's a clap and the gun falls on the table. I don't know if he's alive still or not at this point. Now, there's a possibility... he would have been able to get the key if the body is deceased to go free Oswald, because it sounds like Eddie just died. How morbid. It's weird that these people, they're like dropping in front of people and like then you just stop recognizing them. It's like, what do you mean? You were literally just talking to them.
Oswald! I found the key!
What's happening?
What are you doing?
Right, I helped you.
I'm trying to rescue you!
Drop the gun!
I'm not trying to hurt you.
Fine! Look! I won't touch it! I said I'd come and get you out. Remember?
One can't be too careful.
Who locks you up in there in the first place?
I didn't see. I came down here.
Oh wow, they already forgot.
Next thing I knew, the door had locked behind me.
It must be the house. I think it's getting worse. I was drinking, and all of a sudden a dead body appeared in front of me.
You were drinking? The house is filled with ghosts, and you thought it was a good idea to have a drink?
I was nervous, all right? Just tell me you know how to stop this.
I can't.
Oh, the piano's playing again?
I'll go and meet the others. Come and find us when you're done with the chapel.
Don't trust them. Martha was in here just before you came in. It was clear the ghosts had already got a hold of her. I'd keep your distance if I were you.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
Go and
You
see
just
for
told me to
yourself.
keep my distance. Okay. That's crazy. So we could either go to the living room to see Annie, Tony, and Martha, or we could go to the chapel with Oswald. We've never been to the chapel before up until this point, so... But I think actually I'm going to wrap it up here. I am going to add the Eddie Galley died time 19 in dining room. So he actually should be before her. Trying to keep them in order. I still don't know what happened to Helen. But she's been last seen time 12. So I don't know what happened to her. We just haven't found her yet. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. The notes are in a good spot. So thanks so much for watching and let me know what you think.